Hello, welcome to the House of the Spirit. Welcome home. This reading today is about how a wish is granted in your life. A dream is coming true, and we want to explore how it will happen for you. So, pile number 1, we have Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus. Oh, Taurus is a bit feisty today. Sagittarius, and your card is this 9 of Cups. Pile number 2, we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and Cancer. This is your 9 of Cups. And for pile number 3, we have Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, and Leo. And this is your 9 of Cups. Okay, so I will give you a moment for you to choose your pile using the cards, the zodiac signs, or just your intuition. I will see you in your reading. Pile number 1, your card is this 9 of Cups, and I was immediately drawn to 2 special elements in this card. And those are the flower. Very different, very interesting. It almost seems like it comes from underwater or something. It has a very strange shape, or even something like prehistoric, or just has this very ancient look to it. But you also have the ears of this very happy little gnome. The ears are so red, and in some cultures the ears being red has something to do with people speaking about you, like gossiping about you. So here we say that if your right ear is red, then people are speaking good things about you, and if your left ear is red, then people are gossiping about you, and they're saying bad things about you. And both of his ears are red. So I think that this card is also saying that you're doing something that's a bit strange for other people. So they're commenting on what you're doing, like you're eccentric, you're different, you're doing something against the crowd in spite of the group. But it's something that you enjoy, makes you happy. And I guess that I will have to explore the flower later on, because it really caught my eye, the color and the shape of the flower. So let's see. Let's get you an first. Okay. Interesting. So you have Alim, and this is about having a wider view, a holistic perspective, a grander vision, a view of the whole. To see everything. Okay, so yeah, let's start with the Moon Oracle. Okay, so how is your dream coming true? And what is this wish that is being granted to you? Whatever it is, it seems like it's something to do with this situation that can make people see you as eccentric, as someone eccentric, someone who has eccentric tastes, even because his outfit is really, it's really eccentric too. The hat and all the combination of the elements is really, I don't know if there's a single culture that has this combination, because it seems like it's an amalgamation of different styles. So you have dual 21st moon mansion, and 28th moon mansion with the sleeper. Then you have the first quarter moon, increasing in earth leaf stage with stability. And then you have the waning crescent moon, decreasing in water, seed stage with disillusionment. And the black moon in water, dormant stage with isolation. Dormant stage. So it seems like for now, it's asleep. For now, something is in a dormant stage. It's like there's not much you can do at the moment. And I feel like you clashed with someone maybe, and there was a disappointment that came out. So there's this feeling of disappointment coming out of a conversation or out of an interaction. But at the same time, it seems like whatever you're doing, you continue to do it because you'll be on the right path for yourself. Because I think that you have a vision, a wider perspective of things, and you know that this stage is going to pass. That whatever is stagnant and dormant eventually will change. Maybe people also think you're crazy for doing something that is not yet it's something that's not quite like bubbling with energy. There's nothing visible because it's dormant, and maybe it's really underground. So people will think you're crazy. People will think you're crazy, but they'll be saying good things and bad things. So I don't think that there's this very clear position that other people are taking regarding what you're doing. Maybe they just don't understand it fully. They don't have that grander vision of things. So let's see. Saturn in Leo with generosity. Venus in Libra with indecision. Mars in Leo with egotism. Mars in Pisces with escape. Moon in Taurus with exaltation. And Saturn in Libra with devotion. So it feels like this dream that's coming true, it's something that sets you apart from other people. It makes you very unique. You have a very unique perspective on things. So on the one hand, it's strange because it's isolating, and maybe there were a few people that you really wanted to get on board. But now I think that the process itself is what's revealing, what is being revealed to you is that you have to be a bit more lonely in this process, because yeah, on the one hand, it's kind of isolating, but it's also something that makes you special. And the fact that this is something that makes you special is also part of the wish fulfillment itself. So I think that the whole process is teaching you about your own uniqueness, and how you are discovering your own uniqueness is a part of you, like, getting to know your dream, getting to, because one thing that's interesting here is that I feel like your dream is already fulfilled in a way. It's like the bulk of the work is done, and now the only thing that you need to do is to kind of know it, to also develop the awareness, and to have the consciousness, the awareness of what it is. What is it? Because in this discovery, you will also understand yourself. And I feel like a big part of your dream, of your wish fulfillment, is in yourself, is you having, it's possibly about self-esteem and self-confidence. There's a lot of buried treasure that just needs to be, it's not even that you found the treasure, it's like you know where it is, but now it's dormant, so it's hidden. It's like a stash. So when I saw this, I pictured like a little squirrel that has all the acorns and the nuts for winter. So he's ready for winter, and he's just now realizing that he doesn't really know what he has. Like, he has so many acorns or so many nuts, and he maybe misplaced a few, or he's not aware of what he has. So he's like maybe frustrated. He thinks that he has less than he really has, and he's lacking confidence. Like, should I get more? Am I really ready? Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I have to work harder. So I feel like this is more about a process of you knowing yourself now. And maybe it's also about devoting energy, devoting attention, your attention, to a certain, to achieve a completion, a vision of your completion. Because it's interesting, because I do feel like the completion is here. So I would expect this reading to be about something in the future, but I don't feel like it is for you. So maybe this is very specific and it's not going to resonate with all of you, but I do feel like part of your wish fulfillment is to realize what you already have, to have a grander vision, a holistic vision, a complete vision, complete understanding of what you already have. Because maybe it's like the gathering, you had this period of gathering, or working hard, or searching, or traveling, or getting something, and now that phase is done. Now all you have to do is kind of make it neat, make it perfect what you already have, and not really be in search of something or longing something. Because that feeling of longing can be a bit escapist, because this dormant stage and the sleeper can be a bit caught in a dream, like in an escape, like a constantly wishing for something, waiting for something that's not going to come. Because I feel like all you need to do is just complete what you already have. That's where the treasure is. So a lot of information only for the beginning. Okay. Page of Swords. The world, the complete vision. Maybe this needs ideas and study or understanding completeness. Okay, 2, yeah. Ace of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. It's like I'm hearing something like, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I have to work on it. I'm working on it. It's almost like this impulse to work on it. Knight of Cups. And sorry about that. So we have the Queen of Swords. Knight of Cups and Queen of Swords. I also think that your wish fulfillment comes in the form of either an offer from someone, a proposal, or it is about an understanding of something. So you it's like, I finally get it. Now I get it. Something clicks. Something clicks. But I don't think that this is just a product of your work. It's more like an intellectual exercise and even an emotional discovery. What I feel is like it's something more like powered by emotions and reason than just effort. Although I do feel like you have this natural tendency here to work on something. Like, I want to work on this. I want to focus on this. But maybe it's a bit too focused. Because remember, wider vision, grander vision. The world, to see the globe. See the whole, see the globe. So maybe even understand different cultures, understand what's happening around the world. So what are people doing that's related to what you are doing, but in other parts of the world? For example, it seems like you're getting some sort of a really important insight if you think like that. If you try to expand your vision by not focusing so much on the task at hand and on what's right in front of you. Okay. 9 of Wands. Sorry. 7 of Cups. And the 3 of Pentacles. Two of Wands. 3 of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. So to me, it continues to be about understanding what you've already done and that you've already done a lot. So you really need to have this completion. But I feel like you have to work on that vision first. Instead of just gathering more information or gathering more, searching for more, it feels like you have to move on from this. And before you do that, you need that completion. You need to complete this cycle because, so for some of you, this might also be about you closing a cycle with yourself or with situations in your past and initiating a new adventure in your life. Maybe even a quest for love, a quest for novelty also. A quest for understanding. New endeavors like studying new things, even new subjects in your life. Or searching for a soulmate, searching for a new relationship, if that's something that is related to your wish fulfillment. But it seems like it comes after. It seems like it comes after. So maybe your wish fulfillment, your dream come true, comes from closure. It comes from getting closure on something, or getting the self-confidence you need and the understanding you need to close a chapter in your life. Because the advice here is to move on from this. Move on from this. So that you can awaken these energies. So that they can grow, or so that they can be left behind. Because for some of you, this might be something that's just not useful anymore. So it needs to be kind of buried so that the earth claims it, and that's fine. Or it's something that's dormant that you just need to understand what's there. Like, okay, so I have this treasure. I forgot about it, or I didn't realize I had worked so hard. I didn't realize that I had gathered so much in the past years. So I've done a lot. It's like this realization, this understanding. There might be some hesitation on that expanded view, and maybe it comes from some sort of insecurity about your position. So it's like, I don't want to know what other people on the other side of the world are doing, because I'm not sure of myself, and I don't know where I am coming from. So I don't want to know other people's experiences, because maybe it will just confuse me. It will just be too much information, and I have a lot of information already. But I feel like the reverse will happen, because naturally, if you detach a bit more from what's right in front of you, if you have this wider vision, what other people are doing is going to match beautifully. You're going to see the connection naturally. So it's not going to be more work. It shouldn't be more work. It should be less. That's what I'm saying. It should be less work. You have to move on from this. The work is done. You've done a lot. You've aimed correctly. And now you have to go to the other stage where just you're analyzing what you have and what you've done, the accomplishments, in a way that it doesn't make you insecure. This is all meant to give you the confidence, the boost forward that you need. Because many other good things are going to come. So it's like your wish fulfillment comes in steps, like very clear ones, and this one needs closure. So for the rest to come, you need to like tie a little neat bow on this one, whatever it is. It can be a life experience, a mix of things. It seems like it's a mix of life experiences, even interactions with people, relationships. Some things, it really needs to be wrapped up, like wrap it up. Wrap it up, leave what you don't want to bring behind, and take with you what is useful and what is propelling you to the future, because there's a lot in store for you in the future, and you need to be confident to seize it. It's not so much available, it's more like get on with it, get on, move, grow, continue to expand, continue to grow. Don't stay there just focusing on the little things, micromanaging things, or just too hyper-focused on the details. Expand your vision, understand how far you've come, and with that confidence in mind, understand the connection with other people and with what other people are doing, even if they're very distant and very different from you. And it's not that you need to compare yourself, it's more see the connection and see how you're in sync with other people, and there's something about that gives you a lot of passion and drive, that connection with other people. And also move forward, move away from this, or move forward, get on with it. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Pile number 2. Your card is this Nine of Cups. And this Nine of Cups is interesting because it also has a rainbow. Usually it's the 10 of Cups, but I was drawn to this like towel or curtain that has the moon and the stars here. This blue background with moon and stars, golden moon and stars, really evokes the idea of the magician or the magic. So there's something behind the curtain that is magic. I can't help but think that there's a surprise for you, or your dream, the materialization of your dream will surprise you, or has something surprising about it. Okay, let's get you an om. Oh, 2. Okay, never happened before, but let's flow with it. So this one, sorry, I'll have to just focus a little bit more. Okay, yeah, so we have Ida, and this is about helping with the rebirth of things, and also with the preventing of illnesses. Interesting. And this is Lewis, protection from enchantments and controlling your senses. Magic, protection from magic. Protection from magic. This is a very interesting combination, in preventing illnesses. So maybe this curtain is actually protecting your dream or your wish fulfillment, like a cloak of magic. Okay, so what else do we have about pile number 2. Pile number 2's wish fulfillment. Okay. We have Gaia and the musician. Okay, interesting. This is the second moon mansion. And this is the waxing gibbous. Yes, waxing gibbous moon, increasing in fire, flower bud stage, individuality is the key word. And the waning crescent moon, decreasing in water, seed stage with disillusionment. Okay. So let's see, what else do we have for pile number 2? Saturn and Leo with generosity. Jupiter and Leo with publicity, Sun in Aries with assertion. Mercury in Pisces with inspiration. Moon in Libra with companionship. And the Sun in Taurus with acquisition. So right away, I felt like you have to work with some sort of, I wouldn't say melancholy or sadness, but there's some energy coming from this disillusionment that's a part of you. It's like a part of your experience that I feel like has maybe less, it has less protagonism, let's say, than it should in a way. So it's more like this feeling is a part of your dream come true. It is a part of your success in whatever you're doing. So it's almost like you really have to either talk about it, express it through music. It's like you have to love all the things that come out of you, even the ugly things or the sad things, or it's like a creator, so if you're a musician, or if you're a painter and you're creating something and you're very like, I only want to create beautiful things or things that are uplifting, and you're judging the creation before it's fully developed. So it's like you need to allow something imperfect to exist and to be loved. That's a part of your wish fulfillment. It's also how you will be seen as a source of something. It's how people will understand you better also. Now, I wanted to understand the connection between this imperfect, something that you possibly consider imperfect about yourself, the connection between that and that cloak of protection against magic or illness. So now I have to understand if this is protective or if you are cloaking it or if it has been protected and now it needs to come to the surface. Love. So let's see. I think it's the latter. I think it needs to be expressed. Okay. Prince of Cups. Queen of Staves. And the Princess of Swords. Okay. Princess of Cups. There's a lot of court cards here. And movement. Rhiannon. And this is the Chariot. Okay. I feel like this card has to do with the timing aspect of the reading. So everything will come in its own time, and it's going to be perfect. There must be some kind of impatience here, maybe, and maybe that's why you feel like there's imperfection, or there's something that is not pleasing to your like aesthetic demands, or it seems like there's a demand for beauty here. There's a demand for aesthetic beauty. And when I say aesthetic beauty, I'm not talking about just colors and shapes, because there's something aesthetically beautiful about how life has its own poetic way of fitting of putting the pieces together. And there's this perfect way. There's the perfect way. So your dream is coming true in a perfect way, because there's timing. There's an aspect of timing here, and it's going to be perfect. The perfect time. And maybe things were cloaked or were protected by this magical curtain. There was a curtain of magic hiding. It wasn't evil. It was protective, like a mother protects the children. Gaia is a mother, is a big mother figure, and everything that we see on earth is her creation. And this is about understanding your children, loving your creation. Something was cloaked or was protected so that it wouldn't get sick, or so that you wouldn't get sick because it wasn't the right time. It was protected from other influences, and that's what and now it's going to be time to reveal it, to show it, to expose it. And maybe people from the outside will see something external, like you acquired something, acquisition, like, oh, this person earned this, or they achieved this. And they don't realize that you had it all along. You had it it was so how can I explain this? Because it's both. To me, I see you both being destined to have something, and also having something already, but not really wanting to disclose, to expose it, thinking that it's too it makes you vulnerable, or it's something that you find not perfect enough, not beautiful enough. And now the time will come when it will be fully understood and it will be fully appreciated by the spectators and by the people around you, the public even. But it had to be protected. And you don't have to worry about timing. I don't feel like you have to. It's not really something that you make happen. It's just already there, and in the right time, you will feel good about it. You will feel good about it. It's very emotional. It's very emotional, but there are other people also involved here. Okay, let's see. 5 of Swords, yeah. Sacrifice with Kuan Yin. Maybe this is also something that you had to give up on. You thought that you had to give up on this. Like, yeah, I'm not good enough at this. Like, I'm not supposed to do this, maybe. Like, I'm not talented enough, or there was some kind of judgment here, and you did it in secret. So you had to do it because it was part of you, individuality, but you're kind of let down that it wasn't really working for other people, something like that. Oppression, the Wawalak, and this is the Tower card. So I do feel like you ended up hiding it, or even something like a collective power suppressed it. So it wasn't the right time. It wasn't the right time. Okay. 2 of Staves. 10 of Staves. And the Prince of Swords. There's one more here that I'm feeling. The World. Okay. Okay, so I see that frustration may be happening again, or kind of creeping up to you again. But what I'm seeing also is that in the nick of time, or at the right time, so that you don't give up, you're going to get a message, you're going to get some kind of information, a piece of information that will allow you to see this, the right time. Okay, that's the right timing. I will do this when this, I don't know, like this is an example. When this legislation passes, this is the perfect time to do such and such. Or when something is happening in the collective that it really helps you. It helps your cause, let's say. It helps your project. It helps you express whatever you need to express. It helps you launch something. It helps you bring something to the world that you've tried before. Maybe you failed. Maybe you didn't think that it was well received. There was some kind of block there. And I feel like you're trying again. And when the weight starts approaching you, there's some kind of encroaching again. It's like a little tower here, a little oppression in the form of the 10 of Staves. So it's like when things start to feel cramped again and restricted, and like they're not moving, nothing is happening, things are not working out, you're going to get a message, you're going to get a piece of information that will make you see, it will just put things moving. The movement comes, and it's not exactly from you. It's like you just don't give up, and that's a good thing. Although it might feel like it's tough not to give up if you have negative feedback, or if you don't have feedback. If there's some kind of a letdown here, the feeling of defeat, and maybe it's a repeat, so it feels very heavy because it's even worse when it keeps happening, right? It's like, is this a sign that I shouldn't do this? No, it's not. You just have to do whatever you do, whatever is your individuality, the expression of your individuality, as exactly as you are. I don't feel like you need to change anything. You just need to flow, and you need to express yourself exactly as you are, to love all the things that come out of that creativity as your beautiful children. So they all have different characteristics. Something might be more melancholic or sad or express rage, something like that, or imperfection even. And they're all perfect in a way. And there will come a time when they will be a part of the world again and not separated, because there's this sense of separation, isolation with the cloaking or the curtain, and that brings disillusionment and sadness. So just know that your dream fulfillment, your wish fulfillment, sorry, your dream comes true exactly at the right time. There's nothing you need to worry about it, because it has to do with something in the collective that changes. And that's not something that you can do. That change happens. But all you can do is just stand strong, stay strong, protect the beautiful things, even if they're not perfect, the beautiful things that you do, because they will be very important for the collective, and they're needed, and the natural movement of things will just prove you right in a way. Not that that's the whole point, it's not the point, but there will come appreciation and love for what you do, and even new friendships and connections. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Pile number 3. Your card is this 9 of Cups, or 9 of Lotuses, and this is the marriage of Parvati and Shiva. And when I saw this card, I thought that their hands touching, it's making me think of how the senses might be really important at the moment for you. So that something that you touch, or the touch of something or someone, and also family, because marriage and family, the stability in your life, what brings you stability, and specifically what is related to your family at the moment. So there's something about that. Okay, so let's start with an Om for you. And interesting, we have Ulind, and this is about hidden secrets. Very mysterious. Okay. Hidden secrets. So, now I'm very curious. I am a very, very curious person. Hidden secrets. How mysterious. Okay. So, you see, 23rd Moon Mansion, confession. Someone is confessing something to you. It can be something about your family, or it can be a family member that says something to you, or that confesses, or that you something you discover. Okay. Third moon mention with the palace. It feels like it might be something material. You might be discovering something like a family treasure or family inheritance. There's something really positive about the material existence of your family. It's about the senses. It's about what you can sense. And it is a part of your dream come true. So maybe you're creating a family, you're creating your family, and you're getting access to a wisdom about it, or someone says something to you that helps you on this quest. Okay. So you have the first quarter moon increasing in water, leaf stage with choice. And you have the waxing crescent moon increasing in fire, sprout stage with impulse. I feel like whoever's talking to you, they're saying something without thinking. Like they say it and they're like, oh, I should have said that. I wasn't supposed to say it. I wasn't supposed to say that. It just comes out. So your wish fulfillment is related to something that you're not aware of yet. Because both the OM as well as the black moon, they represent things that you don't know, secrets and mysteries and hidden things. Deliberately hidden. That's also what I'm sensing. It's not something that you just blissfully unaware. It's something that is being deliberately hidden from you. And I feel like you're getting access to that in like a moment, like a lapse of reason, like a lapse of that person just is distracted and they inadvertently say what they shouldn't. But it's not something bad. It seems like it's something positive, at least for you. Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. Mercury in Capricorn with organization. Sun in Virgo with health. Jupiter in Cancer with speculation. And finally, Sun in Gemini with versatility. Okay, so I feel like you're going to make a different choice. You're going to choose something different because of this conversation. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. If I had known it before, I would have done things differently. But you're still in time to course correct, and that's what you're going to do. And because of that, you're going to have access to great abundance, especially on the material realm. You're still in time to correct something. It's almost like having access to some sort of trade secret that helps you invest better or make a really smart choice, especially regarding a big organization. So a company, an institution, for instance, tax institutions, financial institutions. even negotiations. So even if you're negotiating a deal with some institution or a company, and you want to get the best conditions for a contract or for a deal, whatever it is, and someone is saying something like, oh, I wasn't supposed to reveal this to you, like for instance, they can pay more, they can pay, if maybe ask for more money or ask for a better position, because if you ask for it, if you say the right thing, they will give you the job and they will give you the position, or they will give you the pay that you deserve. Having access to some sort of trade secret. Knight of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it's someone who likes you. It's like they enjoy being with you, they like you, and in a conversation, like a casual conversation, they end up spilling the tea. They end up revealing something that they shouldn't. Queen of Wands. Yeah, they're really fascinated by you. Four of Pentacles. They're fascinated by how so now I understand. So there's something sensorial here. So this might also be someone who really has some sort of attraction for you, maybe romantic, but not exclusively. I also see someone who admires you, who is kind of mesmerized by you, by your character, by your voice. There's something really about the senses here. Maybe it's like the perfume that you wear, like the senses, the colors that you wear, how you present yourself. There's something quite charming and fascinating about it, and about that energy that you transmit, and that ends up not distracting. It can be distracting, of course, but I feel like this person gets a bit overwhelmed by how they feel about you, and that's why you have access to this opportunity, maybe, or this choice that it's accessible, that you might not be realizing yet. The Chariot and the Emperor. It's like having access to a position of power also. It's like you could be so much more, or you could be doing this and that. Have you tried this? And that person suddenly realizes, oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that to you. Maybe you'll think that I'm trying to do something deceitful or something. Maybe you'll judge me. But no, this is just, it turns out to be kind of irrelevant. Like that moment of impulse, it doesn't have bad consequences for the person that says whatever they have to say to you that's important for your choice. It doesn't have any implications. It's sweet. Maybe this person is kind of naive. That can be because I see you as a person, as a figure of authority, even in regards to this other person that confesses something to you. Ace of Wands. The Sun. The Page of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. I think that this is about preparation. It's like I can make the right preparations. I feel like I can prepare myself really well for what's coming. Now I feel like I can prepare myself really well. So this is, you're preparing for a wish fulfillment anyway. But this reading comes to you so that you're on the lookout for sudden revelations, especially in conversations with people who are maybe younger than you, less experienced, and that you wouldn't say that that person would have this piece of information. And I don't know why or how they have access to this secret that I feel like is being intentionally hidden from you. I don't know why and by whom, but it will give you access to a great position of authority and very well established, like to be very well established in life, very well established in life, in your profession, in your career, in the material sense, like having access to great financial advice or great insights that will open a lot of opportunities for you of investment, of creation of abundance in your life. Pages of staves or wands. 8 of staves or wands. So to me, this is talking about you seizing an opportunity. So sorry for that. I'm so sorry. That was a lot of noise. So there seems to be a timing element here. Like you have to be quick. You have to be quick on your feet to get this opportunity. Or, yeah. And this, it's also very, very quick. Like this person just says something really quickly and they're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Or, yeah. And maybe they try to kind of scramble and to kind of make up for what they said, or there's something maybe awkward about it, but it's really quick, so it's not it doesn't matter. So it doesn't really matter. It's very, in a sense, it is irrelevant. I'm only speaking about it a lot because maybe if you don't have it top of mind in the coming days, you're going to miss it. So it seems like it's very brief. It's like a very brief thing, like a shooting star. It just breezes by you. And if you're prepared, if you see this reading, I feel like you're prepared and you catch it and you're like, I know what this is. This is a great opportunity. Or if I just use this information on that situation that I'm dealing with, or I can apply this wisdom here or there, and you make the connection and you're like, that's it. I have to change this. I have to do whatever. I have to, maybe you also have to say something. 5 of Cups. And the Hermit. Interesting. Now, this brings me to the other part of the reading here. Now I understand the Emperor. And I feel like so this information that you get, it sets you apart, and it makes you believe that you have something to offer that other people don't have. So you can see clearly the stark difference, and that empowers you and emboldens you to create something for yourself that's much more powerful than you would think in the moment, or when you are in the middle of something. Let's say maybe you're distracted, or maybe you're just, it's like you're relaxing, or you're just hanging out and you're just flowing with the conversation, or maybe sharing a meal. There's some kind of like sensorial thing, like food for the senses. I don't know if it's exactly food or if it's enjoying something like the movie or something like that. And in this casual situation, you get this sudden epiphany, or this illumination about you. Like, it's like, I can do this. I am the only one who can do this and that. And so I should present myself as such. Like you are like emboldened to step up a bit and to be much more authoritative and confident about something, because you know that you have something to offer that others don't. And that gives you leverage in a negotiation, that gives you an advantage in a negotiation. It can also about learning a trick of the trade, having a realization about how things are done. Like, okay, now that this person said that to me, now I know that I can do things differently, and it will open the path to you having a better position. But it feels really immediate to me. There is an aspect of you taking the lead and doing things for yourself and changing things for yourself. But there's also another dimension here that's much more passive, in a sense, that's more just accepting the authority. It's like, okay, I can do better. I know I can do this, and now I'm just much more confident in who I am. And you don't really have to change much, you just have to own it and to be present with it. So there's two aspects here. So for some of you, maybe you're still taking a few steps and you will have to maybe do something or make something happen to have a more proactive attitude. But for others of you, it's not really about doing. It's more just about owning it and sitting with that authority and being sure of yourself. And naturally, things will unfold without you having to do something. I see both here. Two different groups of people. Very, very different. But that could benefit from this message, because your wish fulfillment seems to be not depending. It doesn't depend just on this conversation, but it is very, very helpful. It seems like it really streamlines process, or it just makes things much, much easier and makes things feel like a blessing, and it makes things so much more abundant and plentiful. And you deserve that. You deserve that. Because you have made a special connection. And I don't know if this special connection that I'm also getting in the end of the reading for you is with this person. It doesn't feel like it is with this person. It feels like this person knows that you have a special connection with someone, maybe someone really important for your process, and they are going to reveal something about your connection with them, or how they really think about you. Maybe this is a person of authority that can give you, or in an organization that can give you a very good opportunity, and someone is saying, they really like you. And if you say something like this, or if you knew how they think about you, you would act differently, and you would get things done much quicker, and it will also feel much more comfortable for you, because you will feel like you're in your natural habitat. It won't feel like you're out of place. You will feel much more at home if you get this piece of information. And also, and the emotional stability it gives you is also something that shouldn't be underestimated here. It really helps you helps you with your confidence, self-esteem, and also with the, I don't know, maybe this is a bit of a roller coaster ride, or has been, and maybe it will also help you with the ups and downs of the thrill of this, because it might be the back and forth. If it is a negotiation, it can be a little bit like a roller coaster ride of emotions. But yeah, you're adapting beautifully because now you're much more confident. Beautiful. Thank you so much for this. If you also enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye.